In this mini lesson, I'm going to talk to you about some different basic coloring techniques that we can do on our pumpkin patch family portrait that we started last week. So, you should have finished drawing out your pumpkin family portrait with pencil, and you should have retraced it in black crayon. If you haven't done that yet, please pause the video and retrace everything, even all of your details in black crayon. That's going to help your picture to really pop. Now, I am going to be showing you how to color this with crayons. However, friends at home, any materials that you have available, such as paint or markers or oil pastels, are totally fine to use for this. I want to talk to you about something called craftsmanship. Craftsmanship is how neat or complete you color something. So a couple things we want to think about would be staying inside the lines while we're coloring, thinking before we color, so not just kind of having fun and going all over the place, but really thinking like, what color do I want my pumpkin to be? What color do I want the stem to be? And thinking about showing detail with our color. So for example, my pumpkin isn't just the entire thing orange. Inside the mouth is black. My stem is green. On here, the details on the little pumpkins are a different color. So really be very thoughtful and take your time while you're coloring. You should not finish this today. So as far as once you've kind of thought about what you want to color everything, I'm going to show you some techniques. So this is called the outline and fill in. So just like when we retrace with black crayon, we're sort of doing the same thing where we're outlining the space and then we are filling it in. And this really helps us to create a nice boundary when we're coloring. So you would outline an area and then fill it in. Another technique that I want to show you is called gradation. Now this is a more advanced coloring technique. If you just did lots of outline and fill in your whole project, at your age, I would be very happy. So, but if you want to try something a little bit more challenging, gradation is a great thing to try. And it's just a gradual transition from either one color to the next, like I did here in crayon and here in marker, or from one shade to another. So like dark aqua and then pressing lighter and making it into a light aqua. So in the background here, you can see I transitioned, which means changed colors from purple into kind of a blue violety color, into a purple and into a pink. And it gives it this kind of a nice sunset look. So I am going to just show you how I did that. So let's say I wanted to start with red. I'm going to outline my details in here. So if you notice, I'm kind of outlining the edge of the tray and coloring. Now when I get to the edge of that, I'm going to color lighter. So see how I'm not pressing as hard? And it went from kind of a darker color into a lighter one. Now when I switch colors on top of it, I'm going to color light, and that causes the two colors to blend together. And then I can press a little bit harder, the outline, and then color it, so that I get a gradual, which means little tiny bit at a time, transition, which means change in color. So that is how I would do gradation. So then after purple, I could go into blue. So if you kind of follow the rainbow, that's a really great way to transition colors. You can also choose to just transition in how dark or light a color is. So for example, down here, I could start with very dark purple by pressing hard and gradually press lighter. So I'm kind of at medium pressure, and then lighter and lighter. And it kind of looks like almost the effect of like a sky with like the sun rising or coming down. So these are some nice techniques to do. Make sure that you color your whole picture. So we don't just want to color the pumpkins, we want to color the background, which is the area around the subject, in this case the pumpkin family. Color in all of your details, color in the ground that they're sitting on, and really take your time. Like I said, this should not just take one class period to do. I want quality work rather than quick work.